This lesson covers the skills of close reading and explication. It is divided into two main segments. Students will be able to define close reading. Students will be able to closely read a passage of text. Students will be able to define explication. Students will be able to explicate a passage of text. Keywords are close reading, analyze, explication, support. The process of carefully reading the text for its details and thematic development is called close reading. You begin by reading the whole passage carefully. Then mark repeated words, phrases, or ideas. Ask yourself what the theme or message of the passage is. Go back and reread the passage. Highlight quotes that illustrate the theme of the passage. Pause the video and read this passage. Now, underline repeated elements. Ask yourself, what is the theme of this text? A, insanity. B, vivid imagination running away with you. C, grief over loss. The correct answer is all of the above. An assertion of theme depends on how well you can support your claim. For the purpose of this lesson, we will choose the theme of grief over loss. Now highlight supporting quotes. Quotes that you highlight should reference the themes of grief and loss. They often include repeated elements. The process of explaining a passage's meaning through reliance on the analysis and explanation of details from the text is called explication. Remember that an analyze means to break down the bigger parts of the text into smaller parts and to apply meaning. Begin by creating a thesis statement. Then list your supporting points. Use highlighted passages from the close reading for details and explain how those details support your points. Begin by creating a thesis statement. This uses the pre-write chart to create a research question and then answers the research question to form the thesis statement. With our example text of the Raven, our chart gives us the research question of how is the nature of grief portrayed in Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. The answer to this question gives us our thesis statement. Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven portrays the nature of grief as endless. Our supporting points. The speaker in the poem displays persistent depression. The speaker in the poem is obsessed with the person he's lost. The speaker in the poem does not think this will ever end. For the purpose of this lesson, we will explicate point number 2. The speaker in the poem is obsessed with the person he's lost. We will use our highlighted passages as supporting details, particularly the starred passages which reference the lost Lenore. Now you need to explain how your details support your point. The sentence highlighted at this place states the supporting point we are explicating. The highlighted passages are our supporting details. The underlined or otherwise marked passages are where we explain how those supporting details support our main point. Our final sentence recalls us to the point we are explicating and our thesis. Keep in mind, explication is trying to prove a point, so you always need to explain your evidence in relation to your supporting point and your supporting points in relation to your thesis. You also need to cite your work. When you are done with the video, go back and re-watch if you need more for comprehension, or complete the practice quiz and study your notes for the in-class quiz.